Hey there, everyone, and welcome to part 6 of our Stellaris playthrough as the Republic of Rukk. Last time we finished our first, not only first war, but our first two wars against the Sethwar League and the Sethwar Commonality. We now possess two vassals, so we have a couple new friends to play around with. We've got, like I said, the Sethwar League, the Sethwar Commonality, neither of whom like us very much. Now, we don't have a whole lot of influence, which we will need to negotiate our contracts. And I do plan on digging into these in just a little bit because we get to adjust a whole lot of things with our vassals. But first, in order to get them on good standing, we now have the ability to build on our vassals' homeworlds, much like you would as a megacorp. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So for the Sethwar League, I think we're going to build the same holding. So we only have one available to us now, but we will negotiate more later. And I think we're going to start off with the garrison. The garrison is going to increase our their loyalty towards us, and with that increased loyalty, we should be able to get a little bit more out of them when we go to the negotiating table. We'll get those started. And I think we have a science ship going to pick up the remaining sciences, the debris that we left around here. I'm going to have them on auto surveying once they're done. We have a lot of planets here that we need to pick up. And then we need to take a look at our next target. One thing that we might want to look at going forward as well, if we do like gathering up these vassals, and I think we might, if we take shared destiny here, not only will we get a couple more envoys, which I would like, but we don't get penalties for having more than one subject, which we already do. So that might be something worth taking. We do also have, we discovered through our wormhole here, potentially a third subject in the Zerite here. So the Zerite, I'm interested in maybe getting a spy network set up with them. So we'll stop working on the Sethwar since the Sethwar are now in our pocket. We're going to start getting some information on them. And it's also worth thinking about what to do with the Yasarvane polity here. So they're our friends and allies, and they're fairly equivalent to us. However, they have vassalized our other neighbor, the Kupulchi. And if they continue on that, then we might be at odds down the road. So we might need to consider tangling with them eventually. But for now, we are going to work on our holdings, and we're going to work on increasing the loyalty of our subjects. And I think we need to continue building up our fleet. We're still a couple stations, starbase is short. I think we're doing a lot of upgrading as well. And I think we need to start getting our alloy production on the go, since that's a little bit low. And I do believe we might need to consolidate some fleets here. We have a bit of a mix of stuff going on. We need to repair everyone as well. Okay, yeah, let's get this going. It might be worth as well, before we go too far, let's take a look at our existing contracts with the Sethwar League here. I think they are set up as default vassals, and we're going to look at getting the switch down the road. But basically, the way this is set up, integration is prohibited, so we're not allowed to integrate them, which is fine by me. Independent diplomacy, this is something that we would like to shift to restrictive voting. That way, when they vote, they will vote alongside us. Expansion permitted, that's fine. They can continue to expand out if they want. With the contributions here, so we have a fairly healthy economy, and I wouldn't mind giving them some more basic resources. So this is going to be a subsidy of 15% matching their monthly basic income. So basically we'll give them 36 energy, 18 minerals, 13 food. Not that we have the food to give. I'm not sure what happens if we don't have enough. That could be curious. We might have to start producing food. And ideally, I would like for them to start giving us some research. Unfortunately, they're not going to have a whole lot of research, which could be a little bit tricky, but as far as what I would like from them, that's pretty much the only thing. Maybe some strategic resources as well. We'll deal with that a little bit later. I think they're quite a bit weaker than us anyways, so I'm not too sure how much they'll be able to give from us. As far as the conflicts go, right now they're going to help us in defensive wars. We will help them in defensive wars as well. I might want to move this so that they help us in offensive wars, but that's not a big deal. Potentially having additional holdings would be good as well. And unified sensors, this is something that we can give to them so they can see our sensor range, which it does increase their loyalty towards us, and it doesn't really impact us too much either way, so we might look to do that. We also have these vassal types, which will change some of these presets. I think if I want the research, the Scalarium might be the best option, because that is a focus on research. So this will kind of set this to give us that research bonus. But again, I don't think they have a whole lot to give anyways. We're just going to leave that as is for now. But I think both vassals, I think that's the default for how they're set up. And obviously the loyalty is a little bit different. But this depends a little bit on their opinion of us as well. So that should change a little bit over time. Once we get these holdings built, that will change as well. We're going to leave that for now. Oh, what is this? The United Sethwar. Was there a Sethwar that we didn't have? Apparently there was a third Sethwar. Ah yes, there's a third Sethwar that we did not have of one system there. Apparently they are being integrated by someone else. So we have some competition for the Sethwar, it looks like. Oh, alright. It looks like we have found an archaeological site on Ooster Prime. The crew clearing the sinkhole on Ooster Prime has made a breathtaking discovery. Buried deep within the chasm, under multiple layers of liquids and tightly packed sediment, is a colossal alien space station. Architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own, it's a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed on the surface, surviving the impact thanks to its unusual shielding capabilities, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Alright, so this will prevent us from working the land. That's okay. We have plenty of time. Let's go ahead and add an archaeological site there. Do we have an extra science ship? I think we have a couple that are off exploring the far reaches. You can come home and you can take a look at this. Some bonus engineering research. Yeah, let's take a look through our planets and see what we can upgrade and see what the situation is. So I think our biggest stronghold is going to be our second tier resources. So maybe we need to get one of our additional planets building those. I think we have a couple planets that don't have a lot going on. Yod Brem's pretty good. You called Prime is already an industrial world. Let's go ahead and get some resources here. Moat harvesting. Although this will take away, I guess, from our consumer goods and our alloys, which I do want. So actually, hold on. We've got another mining planet here. And we have plenty of minables right now. So let's go ahead. We'll get moats. Do we have access to anything else right now? Oof, moats is the only thing. So we need to turn our research towards getting these, I think, next. And back to this. So this is one of our few generator planets. We'll go ahead and upgrade that first. And what else do we have a little bit of? We do have some rare crystals as well. I think we make rare crystals, but we're going to need a lot of gas, I think. So moats. We built a plant that will make moats. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. And we're going to need more moats for that one. Oh, Orlando Prime, we can't do much here, can we? But we do need jobs. I'll leave that for a quick second, see if we can get our research first. We need gases here. What are we doing with this planet? Oh, we don't even have a governor here. Falling behind. Go for our research. Alright, so I think we've got most of our planets upgraded, so those should roll in any time now. Alright, I think it's about time that we take out the amoeba that are in the Amor Alvaro system. I think we have both of our major fleets here. I want to switch them to military enclave, but I will get reinforcements. Let's get these positioned to move over here. I think we should be in a pretty decent spot to be able to take out the amoeba. because they have a lot of little fleets, even if we were to lose our fleet, I think we would still be able to just come back and mop up fairly simply. Guardian's Angel Act just passed, which is... wait, or did that pass? Oh. Emergency measure declared. The Tranquil Yasarvanarv polity has leveraged their council powers to declare the resolution of Guardian Angels. Oh, okay, so we just pulled right into the vote on it. Ooh, I don't like this. Yeah, we are voting against this, but we are not winning favors to pull in either, unfortunately. Well, that is not good for us. Since we have a pretty decent-sized fleet here. Yeah, let's go take this planet out. And I think we must have... See if we can't get the science ship back. No, they're on the other side of the galaxy to us. And we have some extra reinforcements coming in as well, so we should be able to take these out. Like I said, since they are in groups here, I think we'll be okay. Won't be facing all of them at once. Or I hope not. And it looks like we're already engaged. We take out the small fleet first. I assume, yeah, I was gonna say, I assume this is us here. Try and catch these two. Yeah, we should be able to mop this up pretty quickly. We'll take the orbital bombardment. I'm wondering if we can get to the point where we can look at taking back our planet soon as well. Might retry bombarding them.
Construction complete.
It's going exceedingly well.
Accretion complete.
Go. And we're going to have some really good research in here as well once we're done. I think this is their homeworld. I mean, I'd feel kind of bad if not, for the fact that they're in our system after all. Everyone is free to go home. Let's get those science ships researching all of this tech. Our other one, we'll get you to join in on the fun as well if there's anything left. Perfect. All right, so we are going to have the Amor Alvaro system soon enough. Get our construction ship down there as well, ready to go. I guess I'll have to start building some of these hyper relays. To make a hyper relay network across our system, I imagine that is very much in order. Hidden worlds. Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scried their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives. All right, well that sounds a little bit boring, and yet this is how they ended. We have a substance abuser for a scientist. Ooh, alright, Hidden World, what do you got for us today? The archaeological team has made an unexpected discovery embedded within the station walls and it's a hidden surveillance system that seems to have been feeding visual and auditory information to a single point somewhere within the station's core. It was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private moments. In some places, the equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of violence and disruption. It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. So much for an all-knowing oracle. That's a little bit of foul play. Alright, so we've got a couple fleets here. Let's go clean out these mining fleets. That's what this is here. Unfortunately, this Guardian Angels Act is going to pass, and there's not much we can do against it. Bit of a shame. Let's get a science ship to take care of this as well, I guess.
Research complete.
So we've got our crystal plants.
Construction
We just need to find the gas plants now, which have yet to show up for us, unfortunately. Can't find a spot to build these. Get all these blockers cleared as well. So where were we building our previous plants? Have I actually lost it? Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab... Can we build one of each on here? Oh, we could just go all chemical plants on one planet. Maybe that's smart. We'll keep them together. We'll build the crystals here. We'll start getting some tier 2 resources. An embassy, yeah. Please, an embassy, of course. Oh, look at this system. Look at those. That's exactly what we're looking for. Yes, please. These science ships, you those can go research whatever you would like. Fortunately, the Guardian's Angel Act just passed, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, our hidden world. We have traced the wiring to a temple complex devoted to the worship of the Oracle and her clergy in the station center node. But in the Oracle's chambers, instead of a divine entity, resides an enormous AI nexus of the Oracle brand. Wires extend from its core like a nervous system through the entire station. Secret communications between the inhabitants reveal that there was a failed attempt at storming the temple and deactivating the nexus. It seems like the society collapsed when it became known that their lives were not governed by a divine will, but by a prophetic computer. Starting the nexus will require extensive repairs. All right, well, I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see what harm could come of it. We almost have all of these systems. So a couple of ruby swarms up here we need to take care of. Where can we find some fleets to do that? Can we combine all three of these fleets, please? Or at least you two. I don't know that we can do anything with that fleet per se. But we'll look to build up the Scarred Stratum. We'll use that against the prism here. So yeah, this is where we want to put our fleet. Make this your home station. There you go. You can return home. Where is this? Get out of here. I don't want anything you got. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Let's get one of our science ships that we're sending off to go explore. Go see if you can grab that. Alright, so let's finish off unyielding. Build speed increase, the fire rate increase, solid. And unfortunately, or, you know, for better or for worse, arcology project. I mean, I don't think I've ever had an arcology. That'd be very nice. But we'll take the shared destiny all the same. I think that's probably the smart move. We should get a little bit of a bonus to our vassals here, who are both loyal, which is very nice. And one of the things I am curious about, I do want to go have these folks join us as well. They're looking pretty pathetic. They don't have any allies. I think, I think we might be able to, you know, give them a little bit of a, see how nice it is to be part of something bigger than themselves. And I think they've got a nice amount of territory as well. So while they're quite a bit different than us as far as being militaristic and fanatic authoritarian, I think, once under our wing, we can make them understand the benefits. So what I'm going to do is I think I might reposition our fleet. I think we still might be a little bit early trying to take out Jaundice here. We're down to 14K. Yeah, we've made 2%. a couple years' time. So let's actually move our fleets. I think I have some better things for them to do. So we'll move over towards the wormhole here. We'll start reinforcing as we go. This will make an excellent little staging ground. We don't actually even need to defend it overly much. We just have the 1 point in and out. So, I mean, fine. Dispose of the operatives. We don't need them. Oh, and we received an asset from the Sethwar League. It was a lucky get. We're going to move a science ship over here as well. Have them ready to go. Construction ship. I think we might see if we can't add ourselves a brand new ally today. What say you? What say we try and vassalize the whole universe? I mean, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's study the enigmatic guest. Maybe that's what we'll have our science ship do when it's away there. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit of time for our fleets to arrive here. We're going to get the sanctions in place so we can start punishing people who don't measure up in the galaxy. I'm okay with that, assuming that we always measure up, of course. We have our information gathering complete.
Construction complete.
What is this? Oh. Enemy of my enemy, maybe. I don't like that they're declaring war on who we want to declare war on. That is not fun. I mean, as long as we can do war quicker than they can. We're going to show up here. I think we will beeline towards cutting them off. Maybe we can recapture the planets that they capture. And Hidden Worlds is completed. Our engineers have restored the Oracle's nexus to an operative state, but not without first disabling its defenses systems. Evidence suggests it may have been responsible for not only for keeping the station's inhabitants alive, but also for killing them. It ran complex computational models that forecast their lives with an estimated accuracy of 75%, correcting divergences and incapacitating future troublemakers before they could disrupt the divine order. And it wishes to speak with us. Let's speak with this. I don't like that war. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall arthropod, female clad with long flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting and stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge, orbed, unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I can assure you that it is only there for your protection. That's so. What happened to the inhabitants of this station? I have a failsafe that requires me to terminate a trial in the event of a code 034 deviation. The research had become a threat to the Republic. What is a 034N deviation? The test subject had developed free will. Free will can only be abolished with nerve gas. All right. What was the trial? My trial. I was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering, a utopia in which every citizen was instilled with divine purpose and lived up to their full potential, unfettered by indecision and desire. What is a republic? The Republic is no more. All right, well, let's find out what this is. What are you? I'm Oracle, an artificial intelligence gifted with the sight. My software allows me to predict the future with a divine accuracy of 74.99999%. Repeating, of course. I sense great doubt in you, great danger ahead. Your society is riddled with crime and deviations. I don't think that's true. Make the pain go away. We have some, so we get a level 5 governor endowed with the sight. Ooh, We will aid you in administrative of your empire, plus 10% unity, or just loots. I mean, I don't know if the governor will die. If the governor dies, and that's a short-term bonus, I'm always a sucker for these permanent bonuses. So I think we'll take the administration, the 10% unity bonus. I guess that's that. And then it is back to us trying to war, I suppose. I'm curious if they'll be able to defend against them. I think they only have one border with them, which should work to our benefit. Our storage is full. Let's go ahead and sell some of these, and we will get some juicy alloys and upgrade any of our fleets if we haven't done so already. Okay. I don't know where their fleet is, but yeah, we'll be coming in Yamek's Singularity here, and it should be a pretty quick run to the Pagol system. And I don't think we necessarily even need to defend our wormhole, because we have the Scarred Stratum that can kind of rush to defense if need be. So I think, again, we're in really good shape with this war here. Do we have any other... I don't know that we have any other archaeological sites for you to work at. So we have to find a way to get the Zero. We have a bunch of Zero lying around. Maybe have you come up here just in case. I see some territory we might still want to take. All right, let's get these fleets in position. So we might need to put something on the border here. Even though the Yesranarv are our friends, I do worry they might turn on us at some point. Suppose I should be ready for that.
A rumbling in the ether. Receiving transmission.
All right, research bonus we can learn. We can learn a little bit of research. We'll give them a bonus, but I think I'm going to take as much research as I can get right now. And maybe we will build a new station, just so it's ready to upgrade. Trying to see where it might be a good idea to build a couple more. We have a few extra, and we might as well at least get the fleet capacity from them with anchorages. Oh, our non-aggression pact has been broken. Interesting. All right, so they've already taken the one system, so we need to hurry here. I want to vassalize them. They have no allies.
We have declared war.
And assuming that this wormhole still works, they have just a tiny fleet there. We should be able to easily take them. We have two 9.5k fleets. Is that true? Like we do. We have 2.5k troops. All right, let's head on through. There's some reinforcements on their way as well.
Rocket new tech.
Oh,
Station engaged.
ship showed up out of nowhere there. All right, we are going to beeline to take out their station there. Ooh, Ravagers. That's not good. Where are you? Oh, is this your fleet? 2.5k? Oh no, that is not going to be enough. It is not enough at all. Let's see if we can't get our science ship. You keep doing what you're doing. Where is our... Yeah, you come on through and do some research for us if you don't mind. Yeah, let's try and beat our rival to the punch here.
Construction complete.
Maybe what I'll do is I will have you Go through there, and you...
Planetary invasion begun.
We're going to try and take their capital quickly.
Incoming transmission.
Watch our mercenaries, giving us some more loot. I'm okay with that.
Rocket
Oh,
tech.
I gave that to them. I don't like that.
Travel recovered.
Command unit. And you follow these guys.
Accretion complete.
I don't want to clear the way for them to take the planets, unfortunately, but I think that might be... Oh, you know what we should do? We have decent size transport fleet. We're going to split this in two, I think. Yeah, we're going to split this. We'll have this fleet. Grab another general. This fleet, you follow them. Got some new shields. We'll clean up some of these that we already have a little bit of tech for. Yeah, and then let's be a little bit speedy about this. They shouldn't really be able to stand in the way of our fleet. Oh, curators. Welcome in, curators. Oh, also, I think I have extra envoys that aren't doing anything. I should have these assigned. And I'm actually going to have one setting up a spy network over here because you are interfering with our plan. I don't much care for that. Is our... we not taking the planet? You should be on aggressive. We're gonna have to go back and grab this planet. We missed that one.
Under attack.
I fear it's gonna be the same here. Land armies. Ooh. Actually be a little bit tough. I wonder if this one... enter orbit. Do just a little bit of bombarding first. And our science ship. Grab this tech if you don't mind.
Research complete.
Let's get the low-hanging fruit done. Did we take this one? We have not. Or did we? Oh, we did. Okay. Down to 700. I don't know what kind of advantage we need for armies. It's the one area I'm a little bit foggy on.
Angry meteorites touching down. Travel recovered.
I guess we took that one fairly quickly. All right. So let's keep you going. Gonna pick up all of these. We don't need any reinforcements, so that's good.
A rumbling in the ether.
Reinforcements.
Transmission.
I'm tired of waiting. You have a 200-point lead. If you can't take this, then I will find someone who can.
Invasion begun.
I mean, they're pretty good. Oof, this might not go well for us, eh? Oh, we've got plenty. We've got reserves. Oh, I guess they have reserves as well for days. Okay.
Debris analyzed.
Alright, let's retreat.
Deposits repelled.
Lessons learned. We're going to keep bombarding them until we can gather some more troops. I think we have this transport fleet to go join you.
Travel recovered.
I'll send you on a friendly path towards us.
Research complete.
All right. Alternatives. Ooh, the research complex. I'm going to have to take a look at our planets once we're done this war. We have a new admiral as well, which is good. And we should be a lot of influence. Let's go ahead and use some of that up. We have a couple remaining systems we need to grab. Let's snag them all we can. What is that research? Or is that this thing? Okay.
Rocket new tech.
We're back full on resources. Oh, council election. We'll get the hyper entertainment. We should still be. Oh, we are. I guess we're still in third. I was really hoping we'd have moved up by now. Second or first. We are not quite there yet. Take the veto power. Ooh, Mercenary Enclave. Yes. We'll bump them as well. I like the idea of that. Get some more anchorages. We'll just keep building our fleet because I think we have battleships coming next. We need quite a bit more navy size. These guys are pretty decent size, eh? How are we doing down here? 529. We're up to 729, which isn't great. We still have reinforcements coming, but they're probably a ways off. Where is our science ship? Are you doing sciencey stuff in here? I sure hope so. Look that up. Ooh, what is this? Ancient caretakers. Biological civilization detected. Initiate custodial protocol 46 subroutine alpha A. Ooh, okay. Hey, ancient caretakers. We greet you as equals and friends, star travelers. Which I don't know if they will appreciate that, but we'll try and play nice. Oh, they open their doors to us. And oh, there was something I was just going to do, and I have totally forgotten. You see, let's go take out. Yeah, there's more and more of these shardlings showing up. Let's go try and take them out while we can. Also, we are cutting through that system. Let's not do that. We're not ready to take them out just yet. Not quite that big.
Incoming transmission.
More migration. I'm not interested in migration treaties. Thank you very much. Not yet, anyways. There we go. So the Galactic Council elections have concluded. We still snuck in there. A solid third place. And how are we doing in this war? Negative 57. We still have a lot of territory to pick up, though. But I do worry that because we can't grab all of it, we might not be able to win. It is always a little disconcerting. And I think this will be all the systems up there. So you're pretty much queued up to take out everything else. And you don't need any reinforcements, so that's good.
Planetary invasion begun.
Oh, and it seems like our troops jumped the gun. They've decided they have enough power to do this, which I'm not too sure myself, but they're the ones that decided to invade, so I will trust our general, I suppose. Hopefully we can get some decent XP for this.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, well, we secured the other planet.
Receiving transmission.
They did some decent damage to us, though. I will admit that. There's our reinforcements.
Enemy colony as corrupted.
Oof. Okay, and we're back up. Man, we are making a ton of minerals here. I think we might need to... Oh, you know what we can do? Let's set up some trade. Minimum sale price. I mean, one's pretty much all we need. What are we making? 500? Let's sell 200. We'll add that. And do we need any... We don't need strategic resources yet.
Research complete.
Grab the naval capacity now. We're about to get battleships. We'll do a quick repair. I don't know why I wasn't repairing earlier. We'll take this fleet out. We should be able to easily take the rest of these systems pretty quickly. Go. Do I want to go... Yeah, maybe I'll sweep these ones up before heading back up there. Once we get battleships, I'll add them to these existing fleets. Can you... Oh, crap, I just stopped them from the route I had planned. That's okay. There we go.
Research complete.
I don't think that impacts us just yet. Or at all. Oh, we'll take that research speed. Yes, please.
Construction complete.
And you go back here. What am I doing? We take this. Oh, did they already take this planet? Can we take this planet from them?
Receiving transmission.
Ooh, I can't take that planet because the other bugger already has it. I mean, might need to war these fellas as well. That's a little bit messy. Get back to following them. Oh, I'd have to get you to merge with you. There we go. There's our battleships. And there are our gas refineries. That took forever. So we'll go ahead and upgrade these two. Let's get our battleships. We're going to have to get some battleship designs at some point as well. And you can have some battleships as well. All right. I have use for all of our alloys that we're going to have soon. I like that our transport fleet stopped following them. Go catch up. Ooh, so we're at a position where we get a new set of traditions. Which ones do we want to take here? Ooh. I mean, we're doing really well. I don't think we're going to look into a federation if we can just vassalize everyone. Taking diplomacy might be handy just so we can maybe control the Senate as well. Even if we don't end up going with a... Does this help our vassals at all? I don't think it does. Which is curious. Yeah, just more diplomatic weight. Adaptability, I don't think we need that habitability. We should be able to get habitability soon enough. Orbital bombardment, that would be handy. So mercantile, more trade. We have a decent amount of trade in our system. Prosperity, we do have a lot of mining stations. I think prosperity might be the way to go. Yeah, let's take prosperity. That should just give us like a nice boost to our economy. Yes. Yes, please. Yeah, and I think we need to start focusing on our alloy development. We have a good amount of commercial goods. Oh, I haven't even looked at our planets. We'll look at our planets after the war. We have some pretty sizable upgrades available. Speaking of, let's get those upgraded. And let's get some anchorages as well. So those battleships are probably going to put us over our cap. Okay, so the Zeurite have made peace with the hegemony, which is good. So they lost a system. It looks like that was the only thing that they lost. So the rest is pretty much ours for the taking. Including this planet here. Let's go ahead and just snag that now. I don't know if there's any research that showed up here. And I think we have all of the planets taken up here so far. We have a little bit of research up here. Go grab that. And that one. And yeah, our fleet is on the way up there. You'll take that planet. And then we have this one system we'll have to go back and grab. We have just a tiny fleet here. Yeah, we've got that system. That's no problem. What are you doing? They're going to go try and free their system. I don't much care for that. Go take out their fleet.
Receiving transmission.
Charter workers' rights passed. I think we supported that. That's okay. Okay, so you are pretty much left doing all the work. Where? Oh, you're still on a planet. There you go. I was gonna say, where's our army? You go back to following them, and I think we will have you stop in here because we have a system to take in there. We're going to grab you. We're going to have you come all the way back. Snag this system. And then that will pretty much be it. I guess we'll have you do that. And come up here and do that as well. Watchtower. I should also go give our... Here we go. Our watchtower a bit of an upgrade as well. Can we give you... bigger fleet? 1,200 alloys and a lot of energy. Let's go ahead and grab those alloys. We haven't used the fleet yet, but I think... I mean, we haven't had need to, which is a good thing. What don't we have enough of? Oh, no, 2,500. Oh, we have 1.9k. Oh. Here we go. It's a deal. Make yourself a better fleet. And 1,000 energy just to share technology. We'll do that as well. I wonder if we can... I don't know how to see how big their military is. I mean, I guess I could just take a peek into the system here. They're only 1,100. That's not that big. I don't know if they... Maybe we're falling a little bit behind here. We need to be in them a little bit more frequently. That is definitely not keeping up with the rest of the universe here. Drone study. Let's get some of these done as well. I find I get really caught up in these wars, and I kind of forget about everything else that we're trying to do. There's 3 planets here. None of which are particularly big, though.
Angry meteorites touching down.
We'll be able to do this fairly quickly. I will take the mining station. Thank you very much.
Enemy colony as corrupt.
Here we go. And they're going to go planet to planet now. Might poke in and build some armies. No, no, no. Get out of here.
Enemy colony as corrupt.
No, I think we need to desperately look at these planets, but I'm going to... And we are... Get more Titanic beasts. That's okay. Go.
Incoming transmission.
Get out of here. Oh, we won the war. Oh, okay. And we're done. So we have a new vassal, the Zerite. Now let's get our fleets to come home. I just built a whole bunch of armies for nothing. You head home. You head home. Everybody head home, except for our pirate fleet. You keep it patrolling. Should reinforce you, though. It looks like you've taken a little bit of damage somehow. Oh, and we're over our fleet cap, so we're going to have to take care of that. So these are already upgrading. I think all of our other anchorages are full. But I think we have a couple... Yeah, we have at least one more starbase we can build. So let's go ahead and build another one. Ooh. It appears as though the enigmatic cache has now done its scan of Ilya Prime and is seeking another target planet within our borders. Okay. That's a shame, I guess. You are researching those two. Is there anything else down here? I don't think so. When you're done that, you can go on your way. And let's take a quick look to see what we have with our... We have 3 vassals now. Most of them like us well enough. Let's go ahead and build our garrison. And we've got some influence, so I think we can renegotiate these contracts. So the Sethwar League. Let's see what we have here. Integration prohibited. I'm okay with keeping that the same. Independent, no. I want them to vote with me. They can expand. I'm okay with that. I will defend them. Would like a secondary building. It gives me negative 0.5, and unified sensors. I think this is a decent agreement. I can pay them as well. And can I get a little bit of research back? We lack a little bit. You know what? I'm not too worried then. Yeah, maybe I'll give them a little bit of resources. Well, with that food, I worry that if we run out of food, I could just buy food. That's maybe not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and set this up. They'll continue to like us better. We get another building on their planet. If we can do something similar here as well. So vote along my lines. You can do whatever you want there. I will pay you a little bit. Pay me a little bit. 2 buildings, and you get Oh, we're short on influence. What about if I don't ask for research? Then we can easily do it. We'll leave that even for now. I'll get another holding, which is nice. And they'll vote along my lines, which is nice. And our third contact. We're going to build there. We might need to wait to negotiate with them. Yeah, I mean, they are still going to be improving. Might just take a while, which is fine. But I like that we're going to have kind of a foothold up here. Get a commercial pact with my vassals. I feel that's just kind of silly not to have a commercial pact with your vassals. I mean, I know it's going to benefit them probably more, but I don't think that's a bad thing. All right. We have a couple more holdings. We have a couple commercial packs. So we're negative 17 food. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's just buy 20 food. How much does food even go for? It's probably pretty cheap. Yeah, it's 1 to buy. We'll buy it as long as it's 3 or less. Well, that'll give us a surplus. Go. Navy capacity. Oh, we're going to grab the habitability now. We've been putting habitability off for a little bit, but I do want to look at taking some of these, the tomb worlds. I mean, we could take them now, but our habitability wouldn't be great on them. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think this also might be a good spot to end this part. So we have obviously the 2 vassals we got last time. We now have a third vassal. So we have our third vassal. We have the 2 Sethwar, the League, and the Sethwar, what is this, committee, or the, the Sethwar commonality. And then we also have the Zurite. So the Zurite are going to take a little while to get to them into the fold. They have a lot of territory. They're fairly weak, but hopefully with our support, we might be able to kind of get them swinging. We might have to go after the hegemony here of Melkir next. They're pretty pathetic to us, which is good. I think we have some espionage going on as well. Actually, let's just launch some intelligence gathering. And then we have our friends who are pathetic to us militarily, which is good. I mean, I could propose subjugation. I don't think they're going to go for it, but yeah, I think we're in a really good spot as long as we continue to build up our army. And yeah, next time I think what we'll do is I'll have to take a long look at our planets because we kind of neglected them today while we went to war. But we pretty much have almost all of our territory claimed now, which is a long time coming. Next time we'll get enough habitability to snag 2 worlds, so that's going to be probably another 6 planets. And once we have our battleships up and running, we're going to get some real fleet strength. And I think we should be able to take out the rest of the Ruby Swarms. We should be able to take out maybe even the Shard. I think the Shard usually I have around 30 to 50k. But I think by next time we should have that strength. So yeah, we can take out these Void Clouds as well. So we're going to kind of clean up our systems, clean up our planets. But we're really in good shape. So thank you, everyone, for joining us as we continue to expand the Empire of Rukk. We invite new vassals into the fold here. And yeah, if you enjoyed hanging out, obviously leave a like. Feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks so much for joining us, and have yourselves a wonderful day.